this week I thought I'd talk about some different ideas I have when I'm playing two spirits, the right hand, the left hand, the snare drum, and then the low tom or the timpani, relating to the timeline of how the drum set was put together by four people losing their jobs with the replacement of all the small theaters with large theaters, and everything being pushed together, the cymbals, the bass drum, the timpanis, the tom-toms, and the snare, and one person playing what four people were playing. So I just want to dig into a little bit of the two spirits today, or this evening, as you can see outside with my flashing light across the street, which I love. So what I did in the solo was I took a time frame and played it in my left side of my brain here. So it was 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then I got that going. I let it go, let that spirit come through me, so I don't have to think about it. And then I just started to play in a different place here. So maybe 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's no relationship to this going on here, other than it's connected. The spirits are connected through my body, through my upper torso, but nothing else is connected. So I'm able to just move and play and do in such a way where I don't relate to what's going on. I can hear it, but it's like another spirit playing it. So I'm reacting to it. So somebody behind me going ching, chicka, ching, chicka, ching, chicka, ching, chicka, ching, chicka, ching, chicka, ching. And I'm just playing with my left hand how I feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as I spoke about in the last video, the changing of the thumb, and then the forefinger, and then the middle finger and the ring finger, and those performing their tasks, I can play things that almost would sound like two hands being played, right? Like a paradiddle. So there's three levels going on. There's the stroke up, as we talked about, then the tap, and then the two strokes that make the double, I should say. I was going to say two doubles, but the two strokes that make the double. So I can get a paradiddle sound with one hand. So it's not just a big stroke and then a small stroke. It's all three of those sounds. So I can articulate those as I hear them in my head from what I've heard before. Now, I could play melodies like, Miles Davis tune, da 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 da. I can play that while I'm playing this at this tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let that go and just play da 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 da. So you get the idea, and of course I can da 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 da, and I can take it and squeeze it and compress the tempo so it's, where I want it to be, or I can open it back up and play it in a more open sound. Da, 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 da. And the same here, I can bring this down. Da, 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 or da, 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 da. So I have all that stroking in between where I'm comfortable, so I can play that melody. While I'm going in here. And you notice it doesn't affect, coming in to that, cutting into that, right? That, like I have a knife and I'm cutting into a watermelon, a real sharp knife. It doesn't affect what I'm doing here. I just drop it in, or if I'm going to make it swinging, right, I'm going to tap and then play my tap and then a push beat and a tap again. So tap, tap, tap. So that's the way that I'm thinking of these spirits around the drum set. So, I could play any ostinato I want. You could just play time here, just whatever you want it to be. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and then totally break away with the other hand, and do things that you maybe want to work on to get away from that other spirit. Sky's the limit here, fellas and young ladies. It's wherever you want it to be, wherever you want it to go. Take it. Don't play my thing is just a springboard for you to increase your awareness of who you are. That's the key, is to find your happiness with reaching your goals. You can't live through me or Elvin Jones or Tony Williams. And if you're doing that, it's very much can be like a drug. I know I was addicted to Tony Williams and Buddy Rich and Elvin Jones and Joe Morello and Belson, and it just goes on and on. It doesn't end. And you get all their albums, you play to them, but you never develop your own voice. And the key is to get your own voice. I'm just giving you maybe an opening to something you never tried before. Use the right brain for one spirit, right? Your left hand, try something with your left hand, and then your left brain for your right hand, another spirit on the low tom or the timpani, playing like a roll like that, and sing like a bebop tune, right? Right? So you're playing straight eights like a Charlie Parker tune, and you're singing ornithology, and you're just playing it. You're trying to hit those accents. It's not important from a cultural standpoint that you're playing bebop. You're just playing those bebop tunes with your left hand. So then when you go to the ride, you have that thing going on, right? Where you're making those sounds. You are playing in that trad tradition of bebop, if that's something you wanted to do. But if you wanted to move out of that and just give it to the left hand, you would know that you would have that in there to be able to go. And so on and so forth, ornithology, right? Up. Birdland, right? Charlie Parker Live, Roy Haynes, Bud Powell, Tommy Potter, right? Miles, right? That's the thing. You're just taking it. You're taking their ideas. They want you to do that, and then leave it and develop your own thing. Miles was a big proponent of why are you still playing that style, man? You should be playing, something that's you and moving through these spirits, right? You're moving through these spirits. You don't want to get stalled on just, I don't just play the left hand like this. This is just something I work on to get equality with the spirits. I want to be able to sound, the most important thing for me is my sound. It's about the musicality, the sound. It's what you sound like. It's what comes through you. We all know these tunes, but yet, there's a few of us that play it at a level above everybody else. So that's the guy or the girl that you want to listen to when they're playing. I just want to continue to grow as a human being, to grow the drum set like I grow plants, to make it more expressive through me, which it makes more exciting things happen. If you watch my video, you come to see me live, I create that excitement, and then something happens to you, and all you know is that you want to go and you want to play a drum set. You just want to play drums. That's all you want to do. You can't explain it. You don't know what the drive is. That's the magic of what we're doing now. And I'm just taking that, what all my forefathers have done and the spirits before me, and they excited me. I'm just taking that excitement as I get a chill up my back now talking about this. They're coming through me. I'm going to take these ideas and I want to play them on my drum set as they played them, right, as I was studying 30, 40 years ago. But now I'm taking them and actually playing them as John Hvasta, and that's what makes it exciting. If you dig what I do, it's because I've gotten to the place where I'm playing John Hvasta. I'm not playing Eddie Gladden. I'm not playing Max Roach. I'm not playing any of those cats like that. I love them all, but I'm not playing them anymore. I'm playing me, and if I get to a point where I think those are coming up and I'm going to sound like them, I pull back and I go, let the spirit come through me, let it go through me, out, done, and let me play John Hvasta again. Right? So you don't want to get caught there. That's the key. You want to stay in a position where it's all about you being you. So anyway, that's what's happening tonight, I should say, and we'll see you next week.